Can I say this about Drake?
Combination.
It feels so good. It was such a long battle, but it feels so good that I was right about him.
Yeah, I was
That he
there.
sucks. That he's a shitty person. You know what's funny? I've told you guys the bodyguard story before, right?
You encountered a Drake bodyguard?
So this is at the 2014 All-Star game in New Orleans. And it's halftime of the All-Star game. And so I go from, I think our media seats were somewhere in the upper area of the lower bowl, right? Mm-hmm. So I go down, I go across the court, go into the media room at halftime, bullshit, whatever. As I'm walking back at the end of halftime, I'm walking the little aisleway behind the courtside seats. And there's this big crowd around this courtside area, but whatever, it's halftime, or almost halftime's over. So players on the court, whatever. And so it's really blocked ahead of me. I then decide I'll just, I can walk on the court with my pad. I'm just going to beeline through the court, whatever, just get around this and get back to my seat. And this guy pushes me in the chest, stops me. And I'm like, yo, don't touch me, whatever. I go again and he pushes me again. And I'm like, don't put your hands on me. Whatever. And he's like, you're in my world now. I'm like, what? I've no idea who this guy is. No idea. And I'm like, I'm working. He goes, I'm working too. And I was like, I can go. He's like, you can't go. Blah. And so it's just this back and forth, this dumb back and forth. I look to my left. And the reason there's this crowd everywhere is because Drake and Lil Wayne are talking to each other. So everyone's got their phones out. They're trying to take pictures, whatever. And I'm like, I like Lil Wayne. I don't give a fuck about Drake. I could not give a fuck about this interaction. And so I start to go again, and this guy again, and finally NBA, someone from the NBA security or the whatever, so no, he's good, and allows me to go on the court, whatever. And then so I walk by, and so I go up and I tell somebody the story, and they're like, oh, this Drake's security guard, blah blah blah. I was like, well, he's a dick. At one point, I called him a rent-a-cop in our exchange, but because I just thought he was some random guy, I didn't know what he was. And it's it's Drake security, whatever. So I had this realization the other day, maybe 2 days ago. The Chubbs in Not Like Us, that's the guy. I looked him up. I was like, that's the motherfucker. That's the dude. And so this, I guess, I'm pretty sure he calls
security for that guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he calls Chubbs a pedophile as well. In that song. So I feel pretty good about fuck you, Drake, and fuck all those Drake people. I feel pretty good about that.
The Drake defeat is not unlike the upcoming Donald Sterling defeat in Clipped, though. It's essentially cool, we got him the fuck up out of the paint, but he's gonna enjoy this defeat by relaxing on his millions of dollars and making is he making a lot of bad internet skits? Is that what's going on?
Drake lately? Or Donald Sterling?
Both.
Yeah. Yes. Probably. Yes. Is that video real? This is the thing I couldn't figure out. So there's this video the last couple of days of Drake yelling at people in a crowd at a concert and they're singing Not Like Us at him. But I couldn't tell, this also might just be someone put audio on this thing of him being mad at something else or whatever. And it's not real. But I've seen it I'm not places where I'm like, I just want to believe it's real because I think that's so funny if this is what follows him everywhere, is this song.
I'm not interested in Drake. So anytime I see a video, I don't click on it and spend a lot of time on it. But it's just,
I've got so much of that Kendrick show on my TikTok algorithm that now it's anything with that song, it is hitting my algorithm for sure.
Zach's getting all sorts of cooking videos with Not Like Us. He's getting all
you
the
put
most
that on a
things.
TikTok video, I will see it.
Yeah,
they don't season like us. They don't steer like us.
This feels like Chef Reactions territory.
that's my new angry typing song.
Oh, it's Not Like Us?
Yeah.
So it's a good
They
one.
don't type like us.
How much angry typing do you do to where you're like, all right, I need a song.
What leads to
put
the
on right
moment
here,
first? Like, what's the how is the whole process?
Yeah.
What made you angry? Then, like, I need a song. Like, what's?
Well, I don't think your mic is connected.
Nah, shit.
You sound very hollow.
When Mo
Not just
doesn't
as a
have his mic
person.
connected is when what really triggers me.
Yes, then
That was
angry typing.
That was Maze that said that. That was Maze producing.
That was Maze. Yeah, this is Zach here. I'm just still hating Drake.
What you guys have to announce every time you talk.
Yeah, this is Emily here. I'm always angry typing. That's pretty much 90% of my job title.
That makes sense.
That was like the Hulk line right there, right? Like the key is I'm always angry. Like,
I mean, I am still thinking about that revelation last week that you write things in white text.
Yeah, we said that after the record.
So she'll send an email and then she'll include a secret invisible ink message of how she really feels.
What are you, the Riddler?
Text. Yes.
That's gonna backfire one day. Somebody's gonna by accident select all or something, and that's like just
it's awesome.
Wow.
It's awesome.
I don't do it all the time.
Like, oh shit,
Bond villain.
Well, the funny thing was that was a trick we used to do when I was working in staffing.
See, I'm not the only one.
We would put it in we wouldn't write mean things in there, Emily. We wouldn't talk about this job as shit. Don't take it.
Well,
but we were trying to manage the SEO stuff, so our job listings would pull up.
Yeah.
So like we would in like white text, just a whole bunch of like full-time JavaScript, whatever, all that tech stuff that I was bad at this. So
no, it sounds like you got a handle on it.
I was good at the time. But it was about 6 years ago. So yeah.
Hey, that's smart. And like maybe put it in like one size font or something.
But what you're doing is dangerous.
No, see, I'm very strategic with it. So it will never be something like, fuck you, like I hope you die. But it's like, if you had actually read my email, the previous email, you would know the answer. And then I put it like under the signature.
If I were to ever get an email from Emily, that's the first thing I'm doing is trying to find out if there's white text. Wow.
Yeah.
I respect it. I like it. I like it a lot.
I don't think there's any payoff versus the risk.
It makes me feel better inside.
Yeah, I think there is a payoff.
Right on a post-it. Right on a post-it.
The other
send and then send the birds. Like, what's
stuff a cat into an ATM? Like, do something that's way less dangerous.
How dare you?
That's an American Psycho reference.
Oh, okay. It's like that's horrible. The other thing I do though is that there's like, have you guys ever seen people like they say like, make it a great day? Like that is one of my biggest pet peeves.
I make sure that I don't have anybody in my life that would ever send me that.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. If I'm really, really angry, I'll put that in like at the end instead of like sincerely something like make it a great day.
That's one of the worst things you can say to somebody.
I know. There's
really
a lady
annoying.
I called yesterday that had on her voicemail, have a great day on purpose. That's how her voicemail went. I was like,
on purpose.
On purpose.
Because I purposely avoid great days.
Well, that I can vouch for. I actually do. I do try to avoid them as much as possible.
No, Zach, are you trying to go to Sergio to get your hair cut today? Is that happening?
No, I think I'm just going to go tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to.
3
the
o'clock
scouting report.
3 o'clock's the worst time. 3 o'clock's the worst time.
Cash only.
I'm not doing cash only. That's fucking insane. I'm not going to an ATM just to get my hair cut. I'm in Santa Monica at 12:45 from like 12:45 to 2. So then I'd have to go from Santa Monica to Eagle Rock. Like that. Like that's just crazy.
That's brutal.
If it was just from my place, I would do it. Oh my God, that's the weekend.
Yeah,
I won't even be able to finish the bear this weekend if that's what happens. Yeah.
I hate that they dropped all the episodes. I wish
I know the binge model needs to stop.
Because
it's great.
It's
great.
These are too intense. Like, because it's like I will watch one and be like, oh.
This is why I pay for if you pay for ad-free shit, you should get the option to binge.
Mm.
You should get you should be able to opt out of that. Like, hey, every week we'll do this. We'll send you one, or here's all 10. That's what I think it should be. Because with the bear, I don't want to wait a week. Are you kidding me?
I think
there's no right answer to this.
I'm getting.
I don't think the binge is the right
crazy
answer.
high either tonight or tomorrow and finishing this series.
Look, man, I'm already 6 deep. Okay, I've already crushed 6. But I don't.
Then watch it again.
I will, but that's annoying.
Why?
It's annoying. I'm going Morty voice. Why?
The first episode. The first episode. It was art. That was one of the most beautiful episodes of television I've ever seen. That was
episode 1 of The Bear was. Oh, you think you know what presented. The Bear is?
You have no fucking clue. It was incredible.
You don't know shit.
And after that, I was I'm gonna watch the next one.
Yeah.
If I had to wait a week after that, fuck out of here.
The other problem for me is it's a show Jamie hasn't watched, so now I have to.
You need a hidden account, man. You need a hidden account.
I don't care about. I don't care about. She doesn't.
She has to carve out the time to watch it.
To watch it, she's working from home today, so it's not as. And I have a full day. I'm not going to be able to sit down and watch. But
you got a laptop,
you got a full day of watching The Bear.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
I watched 2 this morning. I watched 3 and 4 this morning. The extra hour
I watched
we had,
it with my girlfriend. We caught up and watched the first 2 seasons together this month, and now we have to watch it together. So it's the opposite problem.
That's the other problem too, when that becomes the issue too. But it's now it's trying to find the carve out time. I should have done that instead of watch Bar Rescue yesterday.
I've tied off my arm. I'm ready to mainline Bear, and my girlfriend's like, "You really want to watch another one? Really? We're really doing more?"
You're just scratching. You're like, I need more.
I need that Bear.
Come on.
That's when you just start it without asking. You know? Then she has no choice.
Mm-hmm. You're like, this is getting watched one way or another. So you either join me or you don't.
I can watch it again.
This season so far, though, Zach, and I was thinking about it really in the.
If you're going to spoil something,
before we even started. No, it's not spoiler shit. It's season 2. Season 2 had a couple uplifting episodes. Like 2 or 3 positive episodes.
Yeah.
And this season does not seem to be interested in
no, and I don't want
any sort of positivity at all.
Give me the stress.
Yeah.
It makes you know what I've realized it does for me is because, and I was talking about this with someone the other day of I've never been in the service industry. I never could do it. Retail was the max of my patience. Right? I could never.
In the service industry would be something I'd pay to watch.
One person. I would get fired in 10 minutes. I would get fired.
No, you could work in one of those diners where you could be verbally abusive to the customers.
No, even then, it wouldn't be enough.
Zach would work at the Karen Diner. Is that what you're saying, Emily? But I think you stick Zach in a suit, and all of a sudden he's Richie, and it's fine.
I don't even think I could have a transformation like Richie. There's no way. There's no way. But it made me realize that it, for some reason, it fulfills almost like a check and balance of, yeah, you're stressed about this right now, but look at this stress in a different situation. Right. And I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I'll take this every day.
Yeah. I'll take
what I'm going with every day. Yeah.
Stress is fine. I'm glad the Bear has basically become therapy for you.
I've never seen. Yeah. Now I get therapy twice a week if I watch one a week.
You get all your therapy in a row.
I should just schedule
4 straight hours of therapy.
10:30 a.m. on a Wednesday, and then take that right into my 11 a.m. appointment.
Boom, right go.
The first 45 minutes is just me recapping the Bear, and then Carol's like, "You want to talk about you?" Oh yeah, I could do that. Hold on.
No. But the life that Carmi has is so stressful.
Oh my god! And this guy puts himself through stress. Holy shit! Incredible.
I did go last October when I was in Chicago. I did go to Mr. Beef. The stuff. Oh my god, that sandwich was so good.
Yeah.
I'm dying to go back. I just go to Chicago just for that.
What's it? Is it called a chipped beef, or what's the technical term
Italian
of it?
Beef.
Just the Italian beef sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. Those are. I mean, fuck. Those are.
And I totally was doing the nerd thing, trying to buy a shirt, but they didn't have my size.
Oh.
I want the original birth.
You buy a How I Met Your Mother shirt as well? What are you doing here?
I didn't like How I Met Your Mother as much as I like the Bear.
Lawyered.
I can see you being a Ted, what's his name? Mosby? Whatever.
Mosby.
Welcome to the Friday
Mosby?
Mailbag.
No, a fan of his.
Welcome
he was
to
the
the
worst
Friday
one.
Mailbag. Shut up.
He was the fucking villain.
Welcome to the Friday Mailbag. This is Zach here, not Maze. I'm doing the intro now because we keep talking over Maze trying to.
Sorry, Maze.
Combination.
Two intros for the price of one. From two guys who sound too similar.
I don't know. Is this Maze or Zach talking? I don't know.
This is Maze talking.
Yeah, this is Zach here. That was Maze.
Maze, are you doing your Zach impression right now?
No, this is Zach, and I'm doing my own impression of me.
Oh, wow. You guys are so good at this.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Maze. Happy birthday to my dad.
Oh, hey, this is Zach. Happy birthday.
Papa
Happy
Maze.
birthday, Papa Maze.
Paha.
I have to call him after this because shouting him out on a podcast is not enough of a personal endorsement and recognition of his birth. But we did have a very luxurious steak dinner for Father's Day / his birthday.
Nice. What kind of steak? Oh, tomahawk.
Tomahawk boy.
It's a man. Tomahawk steak is just too much.
No, it's not. It's
too
amazing.
Why is it too much?
I just don't eat that much steak. It's a whole thing.
That sounds like a you problem.
What if you split it
I'm
with your dad?
Shit myself if I eat this. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I like a little petite fillet. That's all I need.
Oh,
I just need a little bit, and then give me the trimmings. But I just need a little bit of, just give me 6 ounces of steak. That's all I need. Yeah, I need
more than 6 ounces of steak.
I need more. I need a bigger steak than 6 ounces.
Zach wants to pay 4 times as much for less steak.
Yes, I eat so little steak throughout the year that anytime I do, it is just. I'm hitting the toilet hard the next morning. I don't need that much.
I understand that. Yeah.
Okay.
That can be a bit much for your stomach.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to train.
No, but I don't want to. I want to eat chicken. I want to eat seafood. Like I want to eat sushi. I just want to eat sushi. That's really all.
Yeah, you just want sushi.
Man.
Yeah,
you're a sushi man.
Oh,
that explains the portion size. Pay more for a small item, and then you
pick it up with a chopstick. He doesn't want it.
Oh no, I eat my steak with a chopstick. 100%. Yeah, I cut it up and then I bust on the chopsticks.
More and more Wagyu things at sushi restaurants.
That was everywhere when I was in Japan.
Yeah,
everywhere.
The Wagyu actually really doesn't agree with me very well because it's so rich. Like for my girlfriend's birthday, we went to a Wagyu omakase in DC, and it was like an 8-course Wagyu menu. And afterwards, I was so sick. Yeah.
8 courses too much. That's too much Wagyu. Like that's
but not enough sushi.
Yeah, no
Wagyu.
Sushi. Yeah, it was all Wagyu. Well, my girlfriend got the optional caviar on hers, which was really expensive. Yeah, but it was too much caviar too.
There's no such thing as too much caviar
on a Wagyu steak. Possibly the richness of all of that too much.
I'm in.
Mister, I can only eat a petite fillet. Probably wants a butterfly as well.
Zach wants one caviar egg. On one tiny circle,
one little drop of it,
Wagyu
and then
fillet for $900.
Zach definitely,
and that's a bargain.
You were definitely like a merman or something before, like
probably.
Not. Yeah,
I love to swim. You know, I was what?
Before he was a human.
Before times, yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's been reincarnated as a human. I was thinking
and this is what I ended up. So think of how shitty I was as a merman.
So he lived in Mississippi. Then he was a merman for a minute. Then he moved to Sacramento, worked at an Oakley store, pined for the ocean.
Are we sure it wasn't? He was at the Oakley store as a merman, dribbling a basketball, wearing
underwater
sunglasses.
No, we don't have fish tanks there. That's stupid.
I thought it was a little
yeah, that's stupid,
Mo. No.
We found the line.
I think
I seem to always find the line. I seem to be the one that always finds it.
Amin
finds it all the time too.
Amin, no, he doesn't find it. He's so far past it.
He found it a while ago. Mo texted me one of the most offensive things today.
Oh, really?
He did?
Yeah. He said, I'm not going to read the whole text, but said, I need you and Amin to drink a good amount at the bar.
Oh, for the
Yeah, do you need me to breathe air too?
No, that's optional. That's optional because I don't have to. There's
do
no
you need me
minimum.
To be in Hawaii for your wedding? You need that too.
Minimum,
like, what other obvious things do you need me to do?
There's no minimum payment on the or minimum I have to hit with the air, but on the bar I do. So go to.
What's
work.
the maximum that we can't surpass at the bar? That's what you need to know. That's the information I need.
There will be a moment where I'll probably just look around, going to the bartender.
Wait,
too much.
Mo, you got to tell them what kind of liquors is included, though, because
I don't. Now I have to go look up stuff.
Ooh,
that's the scary part. Because if you're like, oh, you got to, if you ever meet
I'm pretty sure we got the good stuff,
but it's hot as fuck. I don't know how much whiskey I could do.
Well, so we're gonna start out during the cocktail hour with tropical drinks.
Okay. All right. I can. You can get like a lot of sugar though early on.
Yeah, it's a lot of sugar.
You can get something a little refreshing though, like one drink refreshing or whatever. Drink. During the cocktail hour.
I'm two-fisting the whole night.
Yeah, I just imagine
you will not see me with an empty hand.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, again, need to hit the minimum. By all means, do what you need to do.
See, Mo's instinct is to say, like, you need to calm down, but he knows that he's got to hit this minimum.
Because I'm just kind of thinking the numbers, so it's like I almost might be just encouraging. Like, I might just yell in the middle, Zach, Amin, you're needed at the bar.
You can play that card anytime you want. I will beeline right there.
Yeah. No, but then we have, I think, then it becomes cocktails or whatever afterwards. So you'll be fine. It will be.
Are you worried because you have a lot of people who will not be pulling their weight? Is that your concern? You brought in Zach and Amin as designated,
like his whole family.
Here. Yeah, like my family doesn't drink. Like it's not. So they're not going to be drinking. So there's a good number where I'm like, oh, these 30 people are only going to have Coke. That doesn't help me. Or
hence why Amin and I were invited.
Also, Amin and Zach, because I know they're probably going to get shit faced. I have them further away from the family table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't put me anywhere near loved ones.
I have you a little further away.
You got a band or a DJ?
DJ.
Does the DJ have a mic?
I decline to answer that because I know what you're thinking. We have a live singer, a performer for part of it, but not a band.
Nice. No, Mo, you just have to.
Just think of that minimum.
Once we hit it, I might just be like, security, escort these two out.
I love that Amin's lamenting the fact that he and I are staying in the same hotel, even though he told me to stay there.
I was going to say, didn't he tell you where to stay?
Yeah. He told me to stay there. Now he's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're staying in the same hotel with me. I'm like, you told me, bitch. Like, what are you talking about?
It's not like you guys are staying in the same room.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, they may end up there. I mean, it's what, your Thursday to Sunday? Is that your trip? Or Friday to Sunday?
No, it's Thursday to Sunday.
That's a lot of drinking.
Maybe Wednesday to Sunday? No, Thursday to Sunday.
I mean, that's a lot of drinking. So.
I won't drink before the wedding.
I don't believe you.
As soon as you're married, the instant you're married, 2 drinks will emerge from his sleeves like hidden aces at the card table.
Yeah.
Pop up. I'm ready to go. All right. Mailbag question. Bardfield asks, are y'all coffee table book people?
I have books on my coffee table. They're not coffee table books, but I like the idea of coffee table books.
We have them we have a table with the second level, so they're there on the second level, and we have some sort of like I don't know, Jamie has some stuff with flowers and things on the coffee table.
Yeah, mine are poetry books.
Ooh, yeah. Poetry books.
Well, don't get excited. It's like Shel Silverstein.
No. I don't like that. No, it wasn't excitement.
Where the coffee table ends.
Yeah, exactly.
Stupid.
I mean, I think by nature, all photography books are coffee table books because they're too big.
Yeah,
so I guess so.
They kind of have to be.
You're right,
but they don't sit on my coffee table. I keep my coffee table empty.
Empty? No, it can't be empty.
It can't be empty.
I just got one of those TikTok coffee tables.
For plates. It's for beverages. That's what it's for.
I got the one that like the thing like raises up. I was like, I'll work here. Pretty good. It's not bad. Nice. Stuff off TikTok is way better than stuff off Instagram in terms of purchases. It actually arrives, and it's actually what they say it's going to be.
Yeah, like it's just they're already light years ahead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Instagram Shop is run by LeVar Ball, like because nothing is what they say it's going to be.
I don't have a coffee table actually. I only have end tables.
Oh, you go like end table, couch, end table.
Yeah, because I have a reclining couch, so the coffee table gets in the way. Yeah.
Flip it up. You gotta flip it up.
It's
flip
got
it
like
up and
buttons.
flip it out.
Yeah. Why does that sound dirty?
Because it is.
No,
that was Zach that said that, by the way.
That was Zach that said that, but no, it's a Chappelle Show reference. Oh, zip it up and zip it out.
Zip it up. Yeah, but flip it up and flip it out does sound dirty.
Yeah.
Flip it out and then flip it. Huh? You'd have to flip it out before. Well, no, I guess you could flip it up before you flip it out.
Mm-hmm.
Although once it's up, I don't know why you flip it. You would flop it out. I don't know. We don't need to get into the weeds here.
Is your Nick Cage book going to be a coffee table book?
No, it's going to be a book.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah,
book. Truck.
Book.
Do you like coffee table books though? Like the idea of a book that would be out for conversation, I suppose, is the idea.
I like them at like a public sitting area the most. Yeah. That's where I'm like, okay, now I'm interested.
When I was a kid, I used to really like the ones that my family had because it was like Magic Eye and like, so they were children's coffee table books. Yeah. So when the adults were talking, I could do that and ignore them.
I mean, that was their plan.
Yes.
All right, give the kid the book so we can talk, and then that's
either that or just to watch us go like, I don't know if you've ever watched somebody do that, but it's pretty ridiculous looking.
I've never gone to a friend's house and looked at their coffee table book.
Right.
Like
I think that's
I'm with
Zach. That's 20th century, bitch.
I have, but it's not every time. Yeah, I'm way more likely at a public place.
Yeah,
if you're dating someone, you'll notice it though. Well,
I'm going right for it.
It's intel.
Yeah. It's going right for it. Yeah.
That's why Jamie's marrying Mo. He's great coffee table book selection. Mm-hmm. Impressed her.
It was
hers.
Wait, have you guys ever put out something specifically that's not really you in your place? Absolutely. When a girl comes up, like what? Like what have you put out?
Anything that seems interesting to her. What have you
put out, Emily? Come on. You flip it up and then you flip it out. Okay.
Anything. I put out like I had like my
Hey,
Olympic
why don't you thumb through this?
I've had my Olympic badge, the credential like out, just hanging out.
My Olympic badge credential.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucking insane.
What a flag. Yeah. Love that.
Hi, Zach.
I mean, if you got it, flaunt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're an
Olympic badge
attendee
is not. If you got it, flaunt it.
If you got it.
I just had it out. Like, what's this? Oh, yeah, no. It's the Olympics or whatever, work Team Australia, blah, 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 all that stuff.
So you would have coached Bronny then?
We didn't medal.
Yeah. We didn't medal. And it was all my fault.
Yeah.
So.
I can't believe Mo's not watching Clipped, by the way.
I can't. It's so weird for me. I fucking lived it.
Yeah.
That's why we need you to watch it.
Yes, we need to know. If
somebody would pay me to watch it, I'd be happy to watch it. But nobody is.
How much do you want?
How much you got?
No. I asked the question first.
I got a copy of Gallo Walkers for you. You want that?
No, $1 billion.
You've overshot. Well, I need to know what kind of budget you're working with. All right. Well, that's disappointing, Mo, because you might think that you'd been promoted to Ty Lue. You never know.
Yeah. You never know.
You look more like Ty Lue than Ty Lue looks like Ty Lue. Mm-hmm. So it's very possible that's you this whole time.
I mean, yeah, probably was me. No, but like I have seen, like I've texted Zach, like he'll post a story on Instagram or whatever. I'd be like, that's the hallway fight? Like that's not at all what happened. Like, all that bullshit.
It's so accurate.
Friends of mine texting me going like, oh, was Doc really like this in practice? And I was like, no, but whatever. It's all making.
That's why you have to do the podcast, so people will stop asking you.
If somebody wants to pay me for do the podcast, I'm more than happy to, Emily.
Okay, we get it.
There's only 1 week left. All these shows that did all the podcasts that did all this stuff about.
Most people don't get paid for podcasts, right?
Well, yeah, some people do. I'm going to do this one. Yes, I would like a little money.
It makes sense. You don't want to
have a wedding to plan.
Oh, you do.
It's a plan. It's a month away.
I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, and I just found out that it's being live streamed, which I think is fucking ridiculous. Yes.
Yo, if a wedding was being live streamed, I would not go.
That's an option with videographers now. Like, that's an option, and I'm just like, nope. Don't
live stream to what? To what?
This guy at least has he has a YouTube channel. It's called Kind of Funny Games. It's like a video game YouTube. And
how many subscribers?
They're pretty big. It's on YouTube. They have I think like 100,000.
Okay, that's
they got 300,000 followers.
Okay, that's
on YouTube.
All right, that's a lot. Yeah,
they're serious, but and they're having the wedding at their studio that he. That they built fake. In the last couple years.
This is a fake wedding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this a publicity stunt?
Yeah.
How much are you getting paid to be an extra?
Oh,
are you wearing Count the Ding's gear?
Other question.
I'll just find the camera and
you know that guy dude with the sign who just has all those things in New York. You should be dude with the sign at the wedding. Just
I'll bring a QR code.
Yeah,
I'll bring a QR code to the wedding. I got to get on that because it's tomorrow. I got to act quickly.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough to generate. Yeah,
we'll have to figure this out. But yeah, it's gonna be live on Twitch, and it's presented by NVIDIA. So he got his wedding sponsored.
That's not gonna last.
Yeah.
How well do you know this guy?
Who could I gotten sponsored?
Yeah, I know. I knew. I saw Mo. Was like, oh shit.
I'm mostly. It's my girlfriend's really good friend is the bride.
Okay.
So I was like, do you think she signed up on it? Like,
she's leaving him.
What was the involvement?
I can tell you right now, it's not going to last. I feel very confident any wedding that gets live streamed will not last.
How many have been live streamed? That's the real question.
Okay,
none that have last.
I think more than you realize. So now
0 for 0. What were you saying,
That's
Mo?
Insane to me.
Well, no, it's just part of the package now. It's I think more than you realize do get live streamed.
Well, I think there's we can put this on Zoom for your family that can't make it.
Yeah.
And then
there's
that's
we're putting it on Twitch.
But
for the fans.
Wait,
to comment.
Maze, are you going to be on your best behavior or something? Because you're going to stand out very much so.
Yeah, you'll be standing up when you're sitting down.
Well, I think it's just the reception. I don't think the ceremony is going up. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm assuming
the ceremony is not being live streamed, but the reception is?
That's
my guess. I don't know.
That's even worse.
I don't know what I'm walking into necessarily. I know I'm going to something at 5:30 tomorrow.
Okay, you got to be dressed up by 5, and you got to be there by 5:30.
But that's at the studio, so I would imagine. I think they're getting married at City Hall and that whole thing, and then this is the party. But
I wouldn't. I'm sure if he's reception.
But if he's live streaming it, I'm sure he's gonna have shit that's geared.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
now?
Now hold on.
The ads in the middle of it.
No, does everybody have to sign a release?
Good question. Now, if
I should sue.
If we do live stream Mo's reception,
no boy,
I bet we could get it sponsored for 1. And 2,
I think my dad would love that.
Look, you want Amin and I to make sure that this bar is a success.
Oh boy,
you put this on a live stream. Amin loves to be drunk on video.
He loves to be drunk.
I'm more afraid now.
But it would be paid for.
No, more afraid. I'd rather pay. You've scared me enough. I'd rather pay.
But yeah, the wedding has obviously been announced for quite a while. The live stream was announced yesterday.
Oh, that's insane.
So it's very curious. I will be doing some boots on the ground investigation here. If you want to see me tomorrow investigating, go to Twitch, Kind of Funny Games. I will be at this wedding trying to figure out why they're streaming it and what the deal is.
If I remember, I will absolutely tune into the stream now. Just to see.
Just to look for Maze sitting down, but he's really like, you know.
I'm like, oh, I know that guy.
I would feel really creepy, like stalking you. Like, what is Maze up to right now?
That's a weird idea.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
The Getty's wedding will be live streamed. And then the comments say,
wait, send us the link in the chat.
Link in bio.
I mean, if he managed to turn it into, I doubt it'll be profitable, but if he managed to at least like get,
if you cover some of
significant amount of his wedding paid for by a sponsor, it's low key genius.
Yes.
Yeah. If you don't mind having all of your personal stuff out there, yeah.
I hate this flyer.
Well, see, Zach, it's like the SF Muni font.
No, I get it.
See, it's San Francisco because they're both from
The
San Francisco.
only reason this
Atlanta.
works is because they both have names that are 3 letters.
Short. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's also the fact that it's NVIDIA, which is now like the second biggest company in the US.
Wild.
Is it? I've literally never heard of this until
they're the one
company that makes
chips
chips for AI.
Oh, okay.
But they literally, it was a trivia question a couple weeks ago. They literally tied Apple for revenue. So this isn't getting like a local sandwich shop to sponsor your wedding. It's the fucking biggest software company out right now. So it's all very curious. I have a lot of questions. I will have to report back with more information. Chip Skylark asks, have you ever had a food item either at a restaurant or the grocery store get discontinued that you still crave?
Probably. Yeah, I got to think about that.
This one will probably annoy everybody. And I was probably the only one that ate it. But California Pizza Kitchen used to have like a duck pizza.
Ooh,
oh, I've had that.
I haven't had that, but I'm interested. I
loved it. It duck with the hoisin sauce, bamboo, all that stuff.
It was really sweet.
It was probably, and that's probably why it got discontinued. But it did like one day I finally was like,
Quack Attack is back, Jack!
Somebody, we were like, oh, we're going to Pizza Kitchen. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then the day you realize, like you open up the menu going like, I know what I'm going to, oh. You just have that moment where it's gone. It's like,
you know what? You remember that place we were going in North Hollywood? What was it called?
The Renegade?
Yeah, the Renegade. They discontinued their hot dog at one point. And I was like, fuck, man, that's the only thing, like, not the only thing I liked there, but that was the thing I liked the best. Like, they just had a great hot dog.
You just go, hot dog, boom.
It was it was just so easy. I'd walk in, they start making old fashioned. I'd say, give me the hot dog. Oh my God. Just what an easy time. And then they discontinued that. I was really bummed.
It's not open anymore, is it?
No, it's a Granville now.
It got discontinued altogether.
Yeah, it got discontinued for sure. Yeah, no, that was an insane place in terms of like, it was way too big. They had this upstairs that they didn't use at all. Then they were going to use it for like live music and comedy shows. And that never took off. And it was horribly mismanaged, but it was great.
No one rescued it.
No one rescued it, man. No. And
sailed in to save the day.
Well, I think they were about to open and then the pandemic hit. Yeah. So they just like, they never got to make money for like months and months and months and months and months. And then once they finally did, like it was fine, but they were always trying to catch up.
It was huge.
It was it was a massive place.
It was one of those places where it was just, they could never fill it up. It was too big. Mm-hmm. And I imagine what they were paying for in rent, they could never cover.
Yeah, all I can really think of is things that were specials that go away. But I don't think that really counts because it wasn't ever supposed to be on the main menu to begin with.
I used to love
double decker taco back. Sorry.
Yes, it is. No, yeah.
Yeah, they cycle those things back though. Like I feel like those never go away if they're popular enough.
The Mexican pizza went away.
Entirely?
And the double decker. Yeah.
I mean,
no, they did, but it was gone for years.
It was a while. It was
and that was something that was always on the menu. Like,
which is ridiculous. That was actually one of the better items, I thought.
Yeah. I got to try this Cheez-It thing. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
It's just I love Cheez-Its. Taco Bell has giant Cheez-Its.
Yeah, it's
like the size of a tostada.
Jesus.
That's the only reason why I would go back to Taco Bell probably and to try it, because I tried the last time I tried something at Taco Bell was for the Doritos Locos Taco when it first came out.
Banger.
Yeah,
that is a banger.
Maze, Whole Foods used to have this giant variety pack of cookies. So it'd be giant cookies. There'd be 4 sugar cookies, 4 chocolate chip, 4 M&M, 4 dark chocolate or macadamia, and it was huge.
Live in the dumbest society.
And they took it away, and they're not bringing it back. That was my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm. How long until we're using Gatorade to water our crops?
It's got electrolytes.
At some point, I'm shocked. I mean, I guess because they didn't have it, but this feels like this is a Jack in the Box ass idea. That's what this is. Someone's like, what if we had a giant
Jack in the Box
inside a Crunchwrap Supreme?
Wait, so I have a question. Is the cheese, can you get it without the Crunchwrap Supreme, or is it only
you can get the tostada.
There's one on the left is like a taco.
But
on a Cheez-It.
That would be so hard to eat though.
Yes.
Well, it'd be like a sope or
I wonder if this is to scale, because that looks like it's
a massive Cheez-It. It's a massive Cheez-It.
We know how small, you know how regular Cheez-Its look.
It's like a big ass square.
It's a brick.
It's like a mouse pad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
It's $4.
Hell yeah, I'd try that. Yeah.
Zach, I think you need to try it today and tell us.
Deal or no deal.
I don't know that I want to do Taco Bell for me tomorrow. I don't know if I want to do
that. I don't think the integrity of the Cheez-It is holding up. I don't think you're getting the crispness.
I don't know, man.
You can't just make everything bigger. It doesn't work that way.
It's pretty thick.
I know what I said.
But God damn it, Maze, we're going to try.
God damn it. I see if they took a normal sized Cheez-It and they enlarged it with,
I think that's what they did.
With a ray,
I think that's what
dropping
they did.
it like the foam dinosaurs in the bathtub instead of making a big ass.
You mean the gummy bear that you put in the water?
The
ridges of Cheez-Its.
The ridges of the Cheez-It, though, make me wonder that it is going to fall apart the moment you take a bite.
Yeah.
It has to.
Yes.
Look, I'm gonna do it this weekend. Okay, I'll have it for us next week. I'll report back.
There we go.
We still need to find those goddamn Taffer seltzers.
Yeah, I have actually
been really trying.
Me too.
I've had my eyes peeled and I haven't seen them. I have seen the Sunny D shit in the wild, but not the Taffers.
Only Amin can get it, which is weird. The dude's a Vegas guy.
He loves the desert, though. He loves the desert.
Oh, he loves the desert.
Desert's overrated.
I was just there. It's pretty great.
In July, it's like when you guys go for Summer League, you're going to be roasting.
Yeah, we are every year.
We've never gone
this
before.
Isn't what are you talking about? Yeah, it's every year, but it's getting worse. But I was just in Palm Springs. It was great. It's like 110. Sweat my ass off. It was great. Dip into the pool.
Immediately dry when you get out.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like there's no, I got to hang out my swimsuit. Like, no, it's dry within 10 seconds. It's great.
Abuelo Mijo asks, pick a non-traditional pet that you would keep, assuming you have the space, funds, etc. I think I'd go chinchilla. It'd be cool to watch that little fucker jump all nimbly bimbly from tree to tree.
Chinchillas are dope.
I knew someone who had a chinchilla or had a couple of chinchillas once.
Yeah,
they were great.
I want a sugar glider.
No. Before pre-coat, but I think they turned them into coat. I mean, that's easy. Chimp.
Yeah.
No.
After that Ed episode, we know that's the story for Zach.
Amy, pretty.
I'd have its artwork everywhere.
Gorilla.
I'd train it to like do stuff for me. You know, absolutely.
The chip walking boogie one day would be just as normal for people.
Outsource your labor.
In North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hey man, dog walkers charge a lot of money. You know, you could
also
save...
it would just be, hey, I need you to go stand outside while he pees, and then he comes right back inside. There's no like walking.
Yeah, he doesn't like to walk.
Yeah,
Boogie does what one half block max to do his business.
If I get him 2 blocks away from the apartment, then he will walk. But it's getting him the 2 blocks that is, and then he'll walk all day. But he just always wants to go either back to the apartment or to the car.
One of the earlier times when I used to dog sit for Zach, and he was living in West Hollywood, I actually had set up a date not too far that was walking distance. And I'm like, I'll bring Boogie with me.
Mistake.
We were 20 minutes late because Boogie would just stop.
He takes a sweet ass time, man.
Just would stop.
And this dog, because I take him out without a leash now to do his business, you know, because he's not going anywhere. And so this dog is a time waster. I mean, I know he is just simply, and I'm like, I gotta like the draft's on. I gotta get back inside. Like I got work to do. And he's just like, oh wait, what if I sniff this thing I've sniffed 10 times? I'm like, and I'll even be like, you're wasting time. Get inside, and then he'll just like run it.
No. I had to
stop
pick
to
him
smell
up.
the roses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mo, you didn't just pick him up and walk.
He's a heavy dog, Emily. It's not like an easy thing. Yeah, but I also, again, we've discussed this, sweat very easily and very quickly. I'm on my way to meet a girl. I'm trying not to be. I'm using Boogie a little bit as bait and all of that. But like, I was just like, I literally just looked at this dog and I was like, I fucking hate you.
Get him a like handicap cart that you would have at the grocery store. Just let him cruise around, going 5 miles an hour in his motorized vehicle. That's what you need for Boogie.
Like a Power Wheel.
I have a friend who has a stroller for her cat.
Yeah.
Her cat's name is Nas Reed.
I almost did that. It was too much. I got a backpack instead. Strollers are not easy.
Cat's name is Nas Reed. So she's had this cat for a long time, obviously.
she went like kind of viral. She was on Jeopardy and like said like, oh,
the cat.
My friend was on Jeopardy.
The cat was on Jeopardy. No,
the cat was not on Jeopardy.
Was on Jeopardy. Was with
like
the buzzer with its thumb.
That was the fact that she gave was like, oh yeah, I have a cat. His name's Nas Reed, and then like Wolves Twitter went crazy with it or whatever. And yeah, her cat's name is Nas Reed.
I would get an eagle.
A bald eagle?
I'm not sure. Maybe a harpy eagle.
I don't like the idea of having to wear like a leather glove or arm pad.
I don't know that I'm doing all that.
So you're not letting it perch on you at all. Because that's going to hurt. Those talons are no joke.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm training it to like fly back to my arm. I'd have to go with a smaller bird.
Let it go wherever it wants.
Yeah, it'd be really heavy too.
You're having a day.
I'm harpy eagle.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to just have like if I had a farmhouse, maybe just have a harpy eagle circling the grounds.
That's a good idea.
I'd be into that.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Or like one of those cool horned owls.
No, I hate owls.
What, you don't like owls?
I hate all birds, but yeah, especially owls. But I'm on day 142 in a row of Swedish, and I learned that owl is Ugla, Uggla. There was a baseball player named Dan Ugla, so his name is Dan Owl.
Dan Owl from now on. Here we go.
And that's the most Swedish you're going to remember.
he just retired. We just missed the window of usefulness.
I should have gotten Duolingo years ago.
12 years. Damn it. Another one, and I've seen this YouTube video. Hippo. I saw this YouTube video of this hippo that comes in to somebody's kitchen. In Africa, they have.
I saw this, yeah.
And it seemed like a great time, man. I don't know. Like, obviously, they can be very. They kill a lot of people in Africa. But
this guy's friends with 2 lions, and so he goes and plays with them or whatever. I'm like, no, eventually they're going to be a lion.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll stick
if you get them at birth, if you get them at birth, then they kind of
that shit is instinct at some point. Like that's going to come through. Well, I'm gonna go with nature over your knowledge of lions at this point.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at safaris. I'm ready to go. I've studied now.
I'm gonna tell you, I do know. There are enough stories.
I don't know, Zach.
Now I feel no need to hit this minimum because you're just gonna die on a safari.
Emily, what would your non-traditional pet be?
Oh, a sugar glider.
A what?
Sugar glider.
It's like a flying squirrel, kind of, but it's a marsupial, and it's got these like big, cute eyes. They're very adorable.
Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
The only reason why I haven't gotten one when I was younger is because they're nocturnal. So it's not very conducive to sleep.
That's the only reason you didn't get one when you were younger?
Only reason, Zach. Only reason.
Yeah.
That's
I used to work at a store when I was in high school that sold them. So I almost got one then, actually.
Oh, wow. They actually had them for sale.
Yeah.
Experience.
I like the idea of
at the bottom,
mouse.
are they?
It's a tail, I think.
It might be testicles.
Sure, it looks like furry balls, though. I like the idea of a mouse that's also a carpet.
Also a flying carpet. Like it can terrify you in so many ways. Yeah.
Do you think it's serenading you the whole new world while it's flying?
Hey man, the carpet was the smartest part of Aladdin. That guy knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
He was very helpful.
He was the least offensive character in Aladdin.
Well, no, I'm kidding.
Also, like how it like when they're not gliding, they got all these folds on their tummy here.
I do like that. Yeah,
mm-hmm. They're really
it's
soft.
A lot
too.
of excess skin.
Yeah, it looked like a lasagna.
Yeah,
spaghetti lasagna.
Like there you
ravioli.
go, Mo. Moat Dacule strikes again.
For my moat, I would like a couple of crocodiles.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
That's good. Not alligators?
No, crocodiles. I'll be honest, I don't know the difference.
Snout, I believe.
I think it's just geography, right? Alligators are North American.
Oh, it's like a Carl's Jr. Hardee's kind of thing?
Yeah.
African.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I see any on safari.
I went to Sonic on my way to the desert.
Oh, you finally found a Sonic.
There's one
as soon as you leave
45 miles away. It's literally 45 miles.
It's the one. It's the only one.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave any urban center and drive
still
straight out.
Oh my God.
I think it's overrated. Sonic is overrated.
Good. Don't go. Just less line for me. Phenomenal.
I think it's overrated as soon as you live near one.
Yeah, that's
it's genius marketing, but also
if you
it's
get
not.
it twice a year, like it
always hits.
Great. It's great, but yeah, when I was in San Antonio, right next to me, didn't care for it, but
incredible. Right. Chili cheese tots alone. Are you kidding me? Oh.
The width of their menu, the depth of their menu. If you actually have time to go through it, it's not exciting. But if you are overwhelmed and get one thing, then it's great.
I did the thing where you pull up, right? I didn't do the drive-through. I did the pull up. I'm like, I'm just going to eat here and then I'll continue my drive. And so once I ordered, then I really looked at the menu. I was like, this is crazy. There's too much fucking shit on here.
It's like the Cheesecake Factory of like fast food.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Unfolds again. You're like, oh my God, another page? It's crazy.
I didn't even know you could fold papers this many ways.
Origami up in here.
Ludo33 says, what's your favorite niche live event you got into at some point in time? He got into both competitive Korean StarCraft and competitive Microsoft Excel during the pandemic.
Competitive
Korean StarCraft is like a real thing. Like when there used to be like cafes back when people didn't have like home internet.
It was internet cafes.
PC bongs, and like it was just filled with Koreans playing StarCraft and smoking cigarettes all day, all night.
And then once everybody had internet, they kept that spirit alive.
Yes, they did.
Competitive.
I don't know what StarCraft is. I keep thinking of Star Fox, the Nintendo game.
No,
it's like
I know it's not.
It's kind of like Civilization. It's like you build like a base and you build an army, and then you go off and there's like 4 people on a map, and you go attack somebody, and then
all right,
whoever is the last man standing on the map wins.
Yeah, everybody in my college used to play it. And so you would just hear people like screaming from different parts of the dorm because they were fighting each other. I sound like a nerd.
I'm trying to figure out what this competitive Microsoft Excel competition is.
Like, just here's a
thing. It's really impressive. Also nerdy. Okay, bye.
I mean, there's a fucking 3-hour video of the World Championships on YouTube.
3 hours?
3 hours. It sounds bad shit.
I mean, does sumo wrestling count? As like,
I think sumo counts.
You like that's. I mean, that might be the best sporting event I've ever been to.
But like, are you watching it? Like, are you searching it out now to watch? Like, it seems like
if it was, I don't like watching streams of stuff, right? It's got to be available on Apple TV or available on TV. I don't like, opening my laptop. Like, it just doesn't do it for me. I don't pay attention the same way. And so, yeah, if it was readily available, I would watch it all the time.
Yeah. Is the question just a one-off event, or is it like, it sounds like this dude Ludo was,
like
watching
it. Yeah.
Like
Excel
Championship, yeah. Which is, by the way, you guys all focused on the StarCraft. Excel Championships, like, what the hell is that? You're just watching YouTube?
I'm researching it right now. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it
like
means.
You're just watching guys do like Excel. Like, I don't
do
get that.
stuff in Excel. Yeah,
I got into that. I got into that for a while when I just would see during episodes of Cinephobe, Amin fuck up Maze's spreadsheet of keeping track of everything.
Yeah, that's the lowest level of Excel international competition. But I can't imagine that that's exciting, but maybe it was for our guy here. Obviously, my niche live event is going to be tomorrow when I go to a live stream wedding.
Actually, that's going to be mine too, because I'm going to watch this thing.
Zach's going to be following this guy's marriage throughout the course of the. Is he going to live stream the divorce,
or is Maze seeing if he checks the phone, and just ignores it?
Maze, stand up. I'm watching now. Stand up.
Maze, you're too far away from the camera. Can you reposition?
I don't think you have the correct mic.
Maze, there's a brunette over there. Get her name for me.
Now that's more what I would expect from Zach.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Hitting like a surrogate flirting. That's what I'm going to get into. But I mean, niche live events, like,
I
definitely don't have anything like competitive Excel spreadsheeting that I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah, like, does the hot dog eating contest count, or is that too mainstream at this point? That's probably too mainstream.
I feel like. And again, it's not like, for me, I'm just thinking, like, is it a competition you're following along? Like, I guess like the World Series of Poker used to be that, and then now it's too mainstream.
God.
There was that run, nerds. Like, but like,
I didn't participate, but I went to a pie eating contest once at like the state fair or something.
Your Minnesota days.
If they stream that, I might watch that. This is Sacramento.
Oh wow,
this is the California State Fair.
The Bay Area.
The Bay Area State Fair. Yeah.
I mean, the event itself wasn't niche because it was Eric Andre stand up, but he does do a ranch chugging competition at his shows, which is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life.
That could not happen.
What made it even worse was that the dude that got selected had been training and drank
so
a
he was
container of ranch in about 9 seconds, and then spiked it. And then
I watched Kobayashi at, remember, you guys probably didn't remember this, you're probably before your time, but there was this conference called Blogs with Balls, like a sports blogger conference. And one year they had it in New York, and they got Kobayashi to attend, and I saw him inhale a gallon of milk in about 6 seconds. And that was the craziest thing I've ever seen in person. Yeah. Like, that was something where he literally just squeezed this gallon of milk.
Yeah.
And it was gone.
To create
that's crazy.
The force.
To create like whatever vacuum was
a gallon of liquid.
but in 6, like, it couldn't have been more than 6 seconds. It might have even been less. But that was insane.
It's not
and
even
then
opening your throat. It's suction.
Right. And then and then we went out that night and he came with us and I saw him smoke hookah and that was insane.
Did he have a crazy cloud?
Yeah, I mean, it was like, it
filled the whole room.
Yeah, it's still going. Like he's still exhaling whatever he
like
inhaled.
Doc Rivers and LeVar Burton in the steam room.
Yes, exactly.
Fueled by Kobayashi. That's a clipped joke, Mo. You get that if you watch the show.
Oh my God, you gotta watch.
I just can't.
It's so bad. You have to watch. I've sold so many people on. It's one of the worst shows I've ever seen. I can't get enough.
No, I mean that's right up your alley.
It's incredible. Oh my God.
I do. Jamie wants to watch. So I'll probably end up watching.
You got to. You might be in the background.
Bucket wants to know: do you guys find yourselves using inside jokes from your pods in everyday conversation like we do as fans?
I try to avoid it.
I'm doing it, and I'm not even on your fucking pod.
I try not to.
And all the music drops every now and then. I'm walking around singing them.
I try not to.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was in some furniture clip, some furniture store clip or something. Then my mom sent it to me. She's like, she's like, they stole your song. I'm like, well, it's not really
we gotta play the Naked Juice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Naked Juice has stolen the intro song, which is hilarious because it is. I actually believe that could have something to do with us. That's the one I actually believe we might have influenced because it was an obscure royalty-free song from at least 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Right.
It wouldn't be crazy to me if somewhere out there, someone at Naked Juice listened to Cinephobe and that's why they liked it because it's the same riff. This person I know, she's like running like Peacock's social media now. So she shouted me out on like Daytime Peacock Instagram story the other day because I mentioned Days of Our Lives in the bounce. Yeah. And she's like, hey, actually it's Heather. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this now. Whatever. She's like, I couldn't resist. This one, I believe.
Yeah.
Because it is the exact same section of the song.
Yeah, it is. I know the Basketball Jones, like no dunks now, but when they were the Basketball Jones, they had same thing, royalty-free intro stuff. And I remember seeing a couple of those in a commercial. I think the whistle from the Mailbag was in a commercial at one point or something, or maybe on a TV show interlude or something like that. I remember that getting sent to us, but yeah. No, I try to avoid if it's not talking to like you guys. I try not to react if someone says the word bingo.
The weirder
in public,
the weirder thing too is because obviously Jamie hasn't listened to Cinephobe, but every now and then she'll be like, "Oh, can you get my hat?" And I just go, "My hat." She just looks at me like, "Why'd you say it like that?" And I'm like,
"Don't worry about it. You'll see at the wedding."
Yeah, my buddy told me that he's been saying "same note too, bro" to people and they don't get it. But that seems like one that you could understand.
You could probably get that. My hat is a little bit different.
Yeah,
my hat.
I actually know. I genuinely do because I think I was doing this before, and it just became a Cinephobe thing. But I like if someone says something borderline or offensive, I will just instinctively go, "Oh." Every time. Yeah.
That's just,
but I think that was just me.
That started like last year.
No, I've been doing it for a long time.
Then it upped. Then it
definitely because then at a certain point, either you or Amin noticed that I was doing it whenever it was something offensive, and then it became a thing.
It's like 12 times an episode with Amin. I mean, it's not like
it's not that hard. Yeah, it's chop. It's not that hard. I mean, I feel like I don't use it that much, but then every once in a while it's subconscious. So you not even aware that you're doing it.
Yeah.
I think the funniest one is definitely getting triggered by the word bingo. Anytime it's in any show, any movie, there's a bingo night in your local neighborhood, YMCA,
or does anyone react with like bingo? Like, yes.
Yep. All right, I think that's gonna. Oh, I think that's going to do it for us this week on the mailbag. Thanks to Emily, Mo, and Zach. I'm Maze, and we'll catch you next time. Happy birthday to my dad once again.
Happy birthday,
Papa Maze.
Yeah.
Time to call him and give him that message in person. Peace.